Good evening. Have Assignment 9, the terrain generator. Part of the assignment, we were given some code and just instructed to, we give starter code that generates an object file, and we were instructed to make some interface to kind of interact with that object file and change the terrain. I decided to go a step further than what the assignment said and make it real time with sliders. Ooh. With that being said, it's nice. It's real nice. I'll get to it sooner, but I feel like it could have made some things a little better because the sliders, well, they work in real time. It does fix the terrain and everything. I think it's pretty cool. It's what I wanted, but I feel like the sliders go a little bit too extreme, but I'll explain that later. So as you can see, starter code, the citation down here. Starter code in blue, my code in yellow. So I added a couple more imports, and as you can see here, a lot of it is for the interface that I made. A lot of the J-frame, the invoker, using the swing utilities, the terrain, to configure some more things, configure the window, the title. So this is just the J-frame to show the terrain. I built this myself rather than downloading a different one. See here, just the sliders and everything. And then, yeah, so that and all just basically makes the this code, again, the roughness and all that type of stuff. All that really does is just makes the interface and the sliders to be able to do all that type of stuff. And then I have this. So basically I just took what there is, and I have it draw triangles from the object, and put points on it to view the height and the scale of different things, and then you could stretch out it vertically and horizontally over the large thing, and of course drawing the triangles to be able to do that. And that's pretty much it. A lot of the code is simply just the same. It's just the object file, except I just configured it into a way that's scalable and have it drawn out for the physical eye to see. As well as here, you could see all the roughness slider. You could see the scaling and all that type of stuff in here. But in all, it's just, I just made a simple function. Take the object file, convert those object file points into triangles, make them stretchable, and then have a slider interactable with that stretchability, I guess. So here's the code. It is running right now, as you can see in there. Here's the code in my IDE, just so you know, and here it is. I'm honestly quite proud of this. So this is the terrain. As you can see, is a bunch of little triangles and all the points, and you can see they are scalable. See, this is where it gets a little hard to tell, but you gotta reduce the roughness because the roughness causes the height. So this is kind of just like flat terrain. Then you could add steeper and steeper mountains. It's harder to see there, but if I do max roughness, it's just like the peak height. But then I zoom all the way in, it's just a hill. If I zoom out to here, you can see a nice mountain range. But if you look at everything, it's a little cluttered. But if you zoom in, reduce that roughness, it's just a series of hills. It kind of looks like the ocean. Let's scale that out. Some nice mountains and valleys and all that type of stuff. So yeah, this is the project. I like it kind of set right there. I think it's quite aesthetically pleasing. But yeah, there's the terrain generator. So I was given flat right here. The object of the project was to make something that you could generate altering terrain. So then yeah, I decided to do it like this. And yeah, I think I'm quite proud of this. Thank you for watching.